back to another YouTube video with Ungainly Titan, and here we're on Thiepval Ridge, the 1944 variant in the Italian Tier 8 Premium Medium Tank, the Ariete Progetto M35 Mod 36, which is a bit of a mouthful. I generally refer to it as the Progetto. And where we go from there, it is an unusual tank, and uniquely Italian, in that it has the 3-shot auto reloading mechanic, which I still don't maximize, I would say, the advantage of. It's a tier 10 battle, which is of significance as well, and one of the main reasons I'm actually showing this video. The main problem with the 3-shot auto reloader mechanic is that you've essentially got a clip with 3 rounds in it. However, when you fire the first shot, as soon as the second shot is ready, available to be fired, the first shot starts reloading. And the first shot will reload in a little over 7 seconds. The second shot, if you have 2 shots fired at the clip, will start to reload around over 8 seconds, I think. And the third shot's over 9 seconds. So if you fire off the whole clip, you can be waiting quite a while to get the clip reloaded completely. So the optimal way to use this tank is to use it as a single shot tank, firing only the first shot of the clip, waiting for that shot to reload before firing again. My problem is that I tend to fire the first shot of the clip, wait till that shot's about 80% reloaded, and then fire, which resets the reload. It interrupts the reload of that shot, so it doesn't complete. And I now have to reload from the second shot in the clip, which is a longer reload. So I'm getting very suboptimal DPM out of the tank. Now, I've gotten better at it, but even in this video you'll see me screwing it up a few times. Now, I decided to go back for this Vanguard because he could play havoc with our rear area. There is a light tank behind, but the light tank won't kill him quickly enough to stop him wiping out the artillery. If that's what he decides to do. These feckers are really difficult tanks to deal with. Like, there's a medium tank back there as well, but he's no good for anything because he's never loaded into the game. This guy, as you can see by the fact that he's grayed out, never actually loaded in properly. So the Vanguard is potentially going to wreak havoc with our line. And because of the way things work out here, I'm actually fired the first shot, I fired the second shot of the clip, and I fired the third shot of the clip. So I've emptied my clip on the Vanguard, but I managed to get him. 1 out of the 3 hit, and a machine has arrived on the scene. Now, a machine's a tier 10 heavy tank. It's one of the mercenary tanks. I think it's got a clip mechanic as well. Fortunately for me, he's so fixated on the farming damage from the medium tank that he fires his full clip at the medium, and he doesn't seem to be aware that I'm here at all. Now, he's spotting our artillery as well, so the last of our artillery has been taken out. And the light tank has gone and engaged with the machine. Has actually managed to get a round or 2 in. So I emptied the clip on him, which is good, but I didn't wait for the reload to complete. So I couldn't, I could have done that quicker and more efficiently if I had just held my fire for a second or 2 to let the first round to reload. Now, it was okay emptying the clip because we finished him. And we got the kill. Now, the thing there is that is a tier 10 tank. This is significant, and I will get back to that in a moment. So I'm coming down the hill here. We are resuming our assault on this side, and more or less continuing our assault on the south. Now, the other thing I like about this tank is it's very mobile. You can back up the hill like I did there quite rapidly. Now, I don't think I would have much chance, even if the guy had more hit points. At that range, shooting at the turret of an enemy tank probably wouldn't have penetrated. So we pushed forward, and an enemy tank is spotted. There is a Death Star on the hill. Now, I was perfectly willing to empty the clip into the Death Star, because I would not probably get much chance again. And I would easily have reloaded by the time I get down to the hill, because the Death Star is not going to pop back up. He's surely seen the 4 of us here. And popping up against 4 tanks is not, the smart thing to do. That's not to say he won't be waiting for us at the bottom of the hill when we finally get there. So we're basically waiting for our opportunity to shoot the Death Star or whoever else might be below us. Now at this stage, barring some disaster, the game is kind of won, because we have the enemy surrounded into a corner, and they're in a crossfire from multiple directions. Now I can't get a shot out here. There's just no room. However, I have a full clip, and I'm going to take the opportunity to finish off the Death Star. That's also a tier 10 tank destroyer. And we reload again, and I'm coming into the middle of the field because again it gives me the opportunity, I think, to shoot the tanks in the middle, the heavy tanks, without the tank destroyer interfering, which I thought was a good idea at the time. And our guys are kind of hard pressed down here, so I thought, okay, we've lost the tank, let's do as much damage as we can, as quickly as we can, because it might make a difference to the rest of the tank. So I empty the clip on the Conqueror, and then I back up for the reload. Now I go down to the shed, so I thought I'd apply a bit of cap pressure and wait for my reload while collecting some cap points and see if it causes any kind of reaction to the enemy tanks. And then when I have the clip fully reloaded, I come out here to see if I can pick a shot on the Woozy, the tank destroyer. However, the tank destroyer is facing me, and there's chances of me putting around through it, especially when he hits me back like that, for an awful lot of damage. Now what I should have done was gone back to where I was before and not hung around down here, because as soon as I come around this side, I'm also exposed to the Woozy, and I just can't afford to sit in front of him and get shot like that. And I'm not going to get opportunities to sneak out from here unless I either back off, come down by the river, or go, like I said, back to my previous location. So while I'm sitting around trying to realize this, well, first of all, the tank destroyer backs off, so I might have an opportunity now. But the remaining enemy tank, the IS-4, is coming forward. Now I thought I might get a shot into the side of the turret. So I now have to wait for the gun to reload again. And my opportunities now to do damage are actually running out, because there's one tank now facing the IS-4. There was 2, and they've managed to reduce his health quite considerably. So I'm not waiting for the third round to reload. I thought I might not get the chance. Let's put a couple of rounds in when we can, and we actually managed to get the kill, and that's our third tier 10 tank killed. And that is an Oskin's medal. Get the pronunciation right. I've never had an Oskin's medal before. It's a medal you get if you kill 3 tank destroyers, or tanks. The other 2 tiers higher than you. So I can finally mark that one off. It's my first time actually doing it, and I've managed to do it now in this particular battle. So I thought I'd share it with you anyway. Or at least as one reason to share the battle with people, because it's I don't know if it's a common achievement, but certainly it's something I've never done before, or possibly even come close to doing. Right, so we got a first class mastery along with that. Did over, what, 2,800 damage. Not a lot of other remarkable medals, but that's a rare one anyway for me. And I can add it to my collection. Some of the others now I think are much more problematic and require a certain amount of luck. So we came number 1 by experience, and did a respectable amount of damage as well. And that's it. We survived the game and won. Nothing more really to be said about this particular battle, so thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please press like, comment, share. It really helps the channel out. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I will catch you all again soon. Bye for now.